Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. As you can see, weekly uploads are going strong. I'm very excited to share this story with you guys on how I ended up on the highest building in Western Europe. This is a very intriguing story that dates back to 3 years ago, so I suggest you make yourself a cup of tea, get comfortable and listen carefully to what I'm about to say. 3 years ago, 2020, a goal was set by myself and my friend to hit the tallest building in Western Europe. To put it into perspective, it is taller than the Shard in London, and the building at the time was under construction in Warsaw, Poland. Our amazing idea comprised of having either of us on each crane as the sun rose above the city. So a bit of time went by, our diaries aligned, we booked flights and off we trot to Poland. Thinking back now, we actually did a lot. For the amount of time that we were there, we had several other escapades such as sliding down the roof of their national stadium, climbing some of the highest buildings in the city and hitting one of the most used bridges in Warsaw. Now with all said and done, we still weren't satisfied because the final level of our game plan was to hit the big one. So there we plot. We did all the necessary rounds around the perimeter of the site to see where security situated themselves alongside all the other cameras and sensors. Now it goes without saying, the last thing we wanted is to have to deal with a meathead of a security guard that only spoke Polish. After our due diligence, we concluded that we'd send it on a Saturday night or Sunday morning early hours so that we can time it right with the sunrise, and of course it being a Sunday, there'll be no workers. So fast forward about a day after our reconnaissance, I believe we were actually going back to the UK the following day, so this is our only chance to hit it. So 5 AM, there we were, we started our ascent. As discreet as possible to make sure that no security were alerted, we got past their first line of defense. Now with the security cabin in sight, the next step was to get across to the stairwell. With the next step accomplished, we obviously had to go up 53 flights of stairs. 53. And this stairwell, it stank. It had like a musty odor which smelled of like accumulation of probably dust, dirt and cigarettes from the construction workers. That's the best way to describe it. So there we were, hacking it up the stairwell, ready for sunrise. We had that gut feeling that our idea was finally coming into fruition. It was promising and it was exciting. So we came up to floor 45, I believe it was, where we had to part ways and each of us had to go to either crane. The sun as well was about to peek over the clouds. This was really happening. Now walking over to the crane, I had a clear view of the drop below all the way down to street level, and what I saw was beyond belief. Not one, not 10, but hundreds of workers flooding in at the bottom of the site as if it's a working day. Now at this point my heart sank. I ran over to the building again, took out my phone, tried to call my friend, but in places like these there's no service. If you didn't know, in construction sites workers have a temporary exterior lift to access elevated floors, and I heard this stop on my floor. From then on it was game on, time to escape. Along with all the harnesses and stuff scattered on the floor, I found a high-vis jacket. That was big help with blending in with the workers. Morning. Now that was super lucky. After escaping and obviously leaving the high-vis jacket on the fence, I met up with my friend and turns out he escaped literally seconds before me. The escape obviously felt good, but the feeling of disappointment was unreal. With being so close, the failure was just intolerable, but we literally couldn't do anything about it. We had a flight later on that evening and we had to throw in the towel. We later found out the reason why they had workers 24/7 is because the building is behind schedule. They needed to get it completed within a specific time frame. So while I was in the UK for the next couple of years, I had friends over in Poland and they were constantly updating me on the building's progress. Okay, fast forward 3 years now, 2023. It was May time and my birthday was coming up on the 14th. On my birthday, I was either going to be on top of the tallest building in Western Europe, or I'm going to have a 5-star wanted level by Polish police. I'm definitely getting that building done. I'm not accepting defeat again. So flights booked, May 13th. One day before my birthday, there I was, stood right in front of her. The day went by, the night struck, and so did we. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Oh my. Yo. Oh my god. What a way to start the day. On my birthday. Would you look at that? Oh my god. I'm speechless, just look at this. Wow. I'm just waiting until the sun rises and then I'm going to make my way up there. The wind will relax a little bit. Lovely. This feels so weird being in here. If you're claustrophobic, this is not where you want to be. Oh my god. Oh, this is insane. incredible. This is actually insane. Look at this, the sun rising. To go down and get out of here. Just an incredible view. All good? Easy. Wow. That felt amazing. There it is, guys, the long-awaited victory. Now, a takeaway for every single one of you watching this video right now is sometimes you don't initially get what you want. Sometimes you need to take a step back and observe. In this instance, 3 years ago, when I went to hit the building, they had 24-hour workers. I took a step back, gave it a few years, come back, and they didn't require constant workers, so I took that opportunity. To remember this priceless mission, I printed out a photo to put in my room to remind me to stay resilient and optimistic. I want to say a huge thank you to MyForPrint for this printing device. If you'd like one, make sure to use my code right here for 20% off. The link will be in the description. I also want to give a huge shout out to the drone pilot. He cycled to me early hours that day to get that drone footage that you guys saw. What a legend. For all of you that have made it this far in the video, drop a like if you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. If this is the first time you're seeing my face on your screen, I'm uploading weekly, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday.